Today was the third day in a row the stock market went up, which is a rarity nowadays, so it's kind of a big deal. Berkshire Hathaway, symbol BRKB, and Progressive Insurance, symbol PGR, hit all-time highs today, so that was exciting. And I have a way of investing in dividend stocks and ETF that I'm probably going to transition to if short-term interest rates come down significantly. Also, BYD, whose symbol is BYDDY, that has very exciting news as they have found a way to charge cars, electric cars, very quickly. And they're going to be doing this in China, of course. It's where they're located. But they also have plants in Hungary and Turkey, and now want to build a third assembly plant in Western Europe, maybe Germany. The Oracle of Omaha, as Buffett is called, raised his holdings in 5 Japanese trading houses, essentially brokerages, by more than 1 percentage point each. His percentage of each of these 5 Japanese trading houses ranges anywhere from 8.5% to 9.8%. He said in his annual letter in 2024 that he was committed to Japanese investments for the long term, and he reached an agreement with these companies to go beyond a 10% ceiling that he initially put on. He thought that these trading houses traded in a manner somewhat similar to Berkshire itself, he said. He first bought into the companies in the summer of 2019. So he sees this as a long-term investment, as is his want and his way of investing. Just a friendly reminder that this is not financial advice because I do not know your personal situation. You need to do further research and gather further information to decide if the investments I present are right for you. Looking at the chart, Berkshire Hathaway hit an all-time high on Friday, going to over $523. In the last 5 days, it's made over 5%, and its relative strength is 60, which is good. So this is a good long-term investment. If there's any long-term investment you've ever considered, this has to be the one staple. That's what I've found in my life. It was a very good day for stocks, as it was the third day in a row stocks were up, and Progressive Insurance hit an all-time high also. And Progressive Insurance keeps going up. Is it their goofy commercials that is helping to do this? I would think so, since they seem to put on a lot of commercials. But it continues to march higher. In the last 5 days, it's gone up 4.5%, and its relative strength is still only 49, so it's not overbought at all. And it's said that its value is over $400, so this is a keeper. BYD keeps coming out with exciting news that I keep thinking we're supposed to be hearing from Tesla, but we never do. BYD on Monday unveiled a new platform, and it says it can charge electric vehicles as quickly as it takes to pump gas. Okay, and it's going to build a charging network across China. They're going to call it the Super E platform. It's capable of peak charging speeds of 1,000 kilowatts, and that will enable cars that use it. They'll be able to go 249 miles on a 5-minute charge. Unbelievable. That's twice as fast as Tesla's supercharges. Their latest version is a 500 kilowatt charging speed. So you get 1,000 kilowatts, you get twice the speed. Amazing. If you're wondering what you're going to do when they lower interest rates, because it's been really nice to have high interest rates if you have money sitting on the sideline. And I found one. It's WDIV, which is the Spider Global Dividend ETF, WDIV. It's gone up 6.81%. The ETF has gone up 6.81% since the beginning of the year, and its yield is over 4.7%. So it will make a nice replacement for the high interest rates you're used to getting. And I'm gradually going to move it into there. I do own some right now, a moderate amount, but I will rely on it more heavily if the interest rates go down. Wednesday, we have the Federal Reserve coming out with their interest rate decision, and it's long believed that they will do nothing because they're worried about inflation, even though the job market and the retail sales are not looking all that good. But it's widely expected he will just keep the rate the same because of the fear of inflation. They don't want to reverse all the work that they've accomplished in the last year. The main thing will be how hawkish he sounds on Wednesday, or even if he gets a little bit dovish because of concerns about the possible rising signs of recession. There is good news. Bowman, she was appointed as the supervisor of Jerome Powell, and I don't know how that relationship works exactly, but it's expected that Bowman she tends to be a dove, and will put pressure on the Fed President Powell to lower interest rates sooner. So it's likely, in my opinion, that we might get a rate cut by June. That's tentatively, and that's about where I think the stock market is thinking also. The main thing that could help the stock market on Tuesday would be that Trump is scheduled to talk with Putin on Tuesday, and it's hoped that they'll come to some agreement. He's been putting a lot of pressure on Zelensky, and hopefully he will start to put pressure on Putin, as Putin is the one who is holding up the truce talks, the ceasefire talks for now, and it's hopeful that Trump can talk him into going into a ceasefire that leads to a longer-term peace plan. That's the main excitement for Tuesday. I think the stock market is in such anxiety now, in such a state of uncertainty, that people are just hanging back and just seeing how this is all going to play out. The April 2nd tariffs will be a big deal. I suspect he's going to moderate. I hope he's going to moderate, because that's the only way that it doesn't end up being a big downturn. Thanks for listening.